The keys don't jingle in the door at 5:30 no more. There's a heavy kind of quiet settling on the hardwood floor. I used to hear you humming through the steam of your midday bath. Now I'm just a lonely traveler on a silent, broken path. The refrigerator's buzzing is the loudest thing I know. A steady humming rhythm of a love that had to go. It's the crashing of a silence when I reach across the bed. It's the ringing of the goodbyes that are stuck inside my head. It's the thunder in the kitchen when a single glass breaks. It's the static in the breathing of a heart that only aches. I thought it would be screaming or a storm out on the blue, but it's just a hollow echo, the sound of losing you. I'm listening for a footstep that'll never hit the stair. I'm talking to the shadows like you're sitting in that chair. The wind is tapping on the glass, a rhythmic lonely beat, mocking me with every maybe, while I'm tasting the defeat. Your laughter was the melody that kept the ghosts at bay. Now the white noise of the never is the only thing to stay. They say that silence is a golden gift, a way to find your soul, but it's just the sound of tearing when you're losing all control. No more I'm home, no more good night, no more whispers in the dark, just the cold and bitter crackle of a dying final spark. So I'll turn the radio up loud to drown out all the air, and pretend that if I can't hear it, then you're still standing there. But in the spaces in between, the truth is breaking through in the lonely, quiet static, the sound of losing you. The keys don't jingle in the door. 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 The keys don't jingle. The keys don't jingle in the door, the keys don't jingle in the door, the keys don't, the keys don't jingle in the door. Ooh, the keys don't jingle in the door. 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 The keys don't jingle. The keys don't jingle. I'm picking up the pieces of the person I used to be, but they don't fit together since you took the light from me. The mirror is a stranger and the air is made of lead. I'm haunted by the ghost of every I love you we said. I'm a compass spinning wildly, lost without a north, just a shadow on the pavement, pacing back and forth. I'm a vessel with a fracture, I'm a bird without a wing. I'm the hollow bitter silence when a heart forgets to sing. Every breath is like a mountain, every heartbeat is a chore. I'm staring at the handle of a locked and bolted door. I thought I'd bend in weather, but I've turned into a stone, just shattered in the wreckage, broken without you. The photos on the mantelpiece are starting to feel cold, like a promise made of paper that was never meant to hold. I try to find a rhythm in the middle of the night, but I'm reaching for a hand that slipped forever out of sight. I'm a masterpiece in ruins, I'm a garden overgrown, the king of absolutely nothing on a lonely gusty throne. They tell me torn and mended, that the edges start to blur, but they don't know the damage and they don't know who we were. You weren't just a season, you weren't just a part, you were the very gravity that held together my heart. So I stay here in the fragments till I learn how to be new. But I'm missing every color that I only saw in you. Just a jagged, lonely rhythm crying out into the blue, completely and forever. got scars from better battles. I've got bruises I can show from the fires that I've walked through and the cold I used to know. But there's a quiet kind of damage that doesn't leave a mark. It's the way you left me freezing with a single dying spark. I've survived the long departures and the bitter sharp goodbyes, but I wasn't ready for the always fading from your eyes. I've been burned by reckless passion, I've been stung by cold neglect, but this is a different hollow that I didn't quite expect. It wasn't the storm that broke me or the bridges that we burned. It was the kindness in your leaving and the lesson never learned of all the ways a heart can break, of all the ways to roast. It was the love that hurt the most. You didn't raise your voice at all, you didn't even slam the door. You just looked at me like I was someone you didn't need anymore. And that's the jagged edge of it, the part that cuts so deep, that the memories I treasure are the ones I shouldn't keep. I trade 1,000 shouting matches for one more honest touch, but you gave me just enough for you to make me need too much. They say that hate is heavy, but it's lighter than this grief, because hate at least is solid and the silence is a thief. It's the almost and the could have been, that ghost around my bed, the ghost of every beautiful thing that we ever did or said. So I'll carry this around with me, a quiet, heavy ghost, raising up a lonely glass to a hollow, bitter toast, to the sweetness and the wreckage and the what I needed most, to the love that hurt the The sun still hits the kitchen floor at 7:02, but the light feels like a stranger since it isn't catching you. I bought the brand of cereal that you always used to like, then I left it on the counter like a ghost upon a hike. The city's got its neon on, the cars are rushing by, but there's a flat and grey perspective every time I look look at the sky, the coffee's just as bitter, the winter's just as cold, but the magic's lost its shimmer, and the stories all feel old. I'm walking through the motions in a world that lost its frame, searching for a spark inside a cold and dying flame. I've got my heart, I've got my health, I've even got my name, but without you in the picture, nothing feels the same. I went to our old record shop and stood there in the aisle, trying to remember how to trigger up a smile. But the songs all sound like static, and the lyrics feel like lies, since I can see the rhythm reflected in your eyes. I'm a tourist in my own life, just a witness to the day, watching all the colors are always fade to gray. It's the way the air feels thinner when I try to say your name. It's the way the victory feels like a losing game. People ask me how I am, and I give the standard line, but I'm lying through my teeth, because I'm anything but fine. The bed is just a desert, the hallway's just a hall. I'm just waiting for the shadows to stop dancing on the wall. Everything is exactly where it was before you came, but everything is different. Nothing feels the same. I watched the horizon until my eyes started to sting, clinging to the wreckage of a simple golden ring. The world was getting louder, the sky was turning black, and you were the only hand that could pull me from the trap. I put all my faith in the way we said my name, like a prayer I kept on whispering to a dying, flickering flame. You were the anchor in the middle of the deep, the only secret that was worth the breath to keep. I burned every bridge just to stand upon your shore. I didn't think I'd have to fight this winter anymore. Now the sky is falling down and I've got nowhere left to go, because you were my for you inside every single dream. But now I'm just a hollow shell coming apart at the seam. I thought if I loved you better, if I gave you all I had, the universe would balance out the lonely and the bad. But the stars are just as silent as the space you left behind, and I'm stumbling through a darkness that I never thought I'd find. There's no plan B for a heart that's lost its beat. There's no shelter from the rain on this one-way empty street. I gambled everything on the odds I thought I knew. Now I'm bankrupt and I'm broken, and I'm shivering for you. A different kind of shadow to finish off the night. I'm reaching for a ghost, hanging by a fading frozen road. Goodbye to the morning, goodbye to my last hope. Subway screaming under 42nd Street, and I'm just rhythmically tracing the cracks beneath my feet. Millions of faces, a river of strangers' eyes, but yours is the only ghost I'm trying to recognize. I bought a ticket for a train that's headed nowhere fast, just to feel the motion of a world that didn't last. The skyline's glowing like a fever in the dark, but there's no warmth left in the shadow of the park. There's 8 million people breathing in the rain, and not a single soul to help me shoulder all this pain. I'm a ghost in a crowd, I'm a whisper in the roar, just a shadow leaning on a cold and bolted door. The lights are so bright that I can't see the stars. I'm trapped in the static of the sirens and the cars. It's a big, beautiful world, or so I've been told. But I'm alone in this city, and I'm freezing in the cold. I walk past the diner where we stayed until the dawn, but the open sign is flickering and the magic's finally gone. I see couples sharing taxis and umbrellas in the mist, and I'm clenching every memory inside a trembling fist. The concrete is a desert, the glass is like a wall. I'm screaming at the traffic, but I'm feeling 10 feet small. You were the only map I had to find my way back home. Now I'm just a nomad in a kingdom made of chrome. They say you can't be lonely when the city never sleeps, but the silence in my apartment is a promise that it keeps. I'm surrounded by the noise, I'm surrounded by the light, but I've never felt more vanished than I do on this Tuesday night. Just a heartbeat in the terminal, the name upon a stove, the tiny quiet tragedy, surviving on my own. Yeah, the buildings reach the heaven, but I'm sinking in the gritty, broken and forgotten, alone in this city. The subway screaming, 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 the subway screaming. 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 subway screaming under 42nd Street. I'm kneeling on the floor of a room that's grown too cold, clinging to a promise that was never meant to hold. The doctors use their numbers and the lawyers use their pride, but they don't see the hollow place I'm carrying inside. I've tried the logic and the limits, I've tried to be so brave, but I'm standing at the edge of a love I couldn't save. The sky is made of iron and the ground is made of glass, and I'm praying for a moment that'll never come to pass. I'm reaching for the hem of a garment in the dark, searching for a fire from a dying final spark. I trade my every after for a single breathy now. I'd break every rule and I'd make every vow. The mountain is too high and the water's far too deep. I'm crying out for secrets that the universe won't keep. I'm a beggar at the gates, I'm a ghost upon the pinnacle. Just desperate for a miracle. I see your keys upon the hook, your jacket on the chair, and I'm fighting with the silence of the empty, stagnant air. They say that faith can move the earth, that love can stop the sun, but I'm staring at a finish line before we've even run. I'm checking every heartbeat, I'm watching every breath, trying to negotiate a treaty with the theft. I'm a candle in a hurricane, a whisper and a roar, just waiting for a shadow to come walking through the door. Give me one more maybe, give me one more if, before my heart is frozen and my spirits turn to stiff. I don't need the silver and I don't need the gold, I just need the version of the story we were told. The stars are staying silent, the moon is looking down. I'm the loneliest survivor in this God-forsaken town, still staring at the ceiling, still feeling so cynical, but desperate for a miracle. they say through. I'm kneeling on the floor. 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 There's no sinks or source or I'm kneeling on the floor. I'm kneeling on the floor of a room that's grown too cold, clinging to a promise that was never meant to hold. The doctors use their numbers and the lawyers use their pride, but they don't see the hollow place I'm carrying inside. I've tried the logic and limits. I've tried to be so brave, but I'm standing at the edge of a love I couldn't save. The sky is made of iron and the ground is made of glass, and I'm praying for a moment that'll never come to pass. I'm reaching for the hem of the garments in the dark, searching for a fire from the dying final spark. The kettle's whistling at the wall, but I don't move to pour. I'm just listening for the phantom sound of you walking through the door. I've learned to speak in shadows. I've learned to breathe in gray, holding back the thousand things I'm dying just to say. The neighbors think I'm doing fine. They see me mow the lawn, but they don't see the ghost of you that lingers until dawn. I'm a library of could-have-beens, a book that's never read, ticking off the minutes in this giant empty bed. It's a scream without a vibration. It's a thunder with no rain, a quiet, steady pulsing of a deep and jagged pain. I'm shouting out your name inside the canyons of my mind, while I'm leaving every comeback and every stay behind. The world is getting louder, but I'm drifting on a fence between the was and never. When nothing's making sense, I'm a hollow, broken rhythm, a heart that's lost its guidance, just missing you in silence. I saw your favorite sweater at the bottom of the bin, and for a second I could feel your heartbeat underneath my skin. I almost reached for my phone to send today, but I remember that you're miles and a lifetime far away. So I'll swallow down the I love you, and I'll choke upon the why, watching every silver cloud go drifting through the sky. I'm a master of the doing well, a pro at getting by, while I'm drowning in the teardrops that aren't too afraid to cry. They say the quiet ones are strongest, that we're built to bear the weight, but I'm just a brittle structure leaning on a rusted gate. I trade this dignity for drama, I trade this peace for noise, just to hear the messy, beautiful vibration of your voice. So I'll turn the lights out early, and I'll try to find some sleep in the secrets and the promises I wasn't meant to keep. No more good nights, no more mornings, no more violent defiance, just missing you inside. I've packed the boxes and I've taped them shut 12 times, but I keep reopening the one with all the salt and limes. The scent of your detergent is a ghost inside the hall, and I'm still tracing every shadow dancing on the wall. They tell me move along and find a brand new point of view, but every road I take just leads me straight back home to you. My heart is like a lighthouse with a broken spinning light, searching for a ship that disappeared into the night. Illogical and cynical are screaming in my head to leave the used to be and find a different life instead. But I'm a tethered kite, I'm a stone inside the snow. I'm holding on to forever when I should've let you go. I'm a prisoner of maybe, I'm a story without an end, crying at the edges that I'll never get to mend. I'm sinking in the yesterday, I'm drowning in the soul, because I can't let go. I saw your car today, a one that looked just like the one. And for a heartbeat I forgot the damage we had done. I reached for my seatbelt like you were sitting by my side. Then the silence hit me like a cold and bitter tide. I'm a master of the waiting, I'm a pro at standing still, believing that you'll walk back up that God-forsaken hill. Is it strength or is it weakness? piece of us that I have got, a beautiful disaster, a slow and steady show, still standing in the wreckage. I can't let go. I'm standing in the kitchen, but I've forgotten how to cook. I'm staring at the ceiling like it's some kind of holy book. The grocery list is empty and the coffee's gone to cold. I'm losing all the stories that we never got too told. I went to start the car today and realized I had no place to go. Just a compass with a broken needle spinning in the snow. The stars are just white noise now. The moon's a fading ghost. I'm missing all the parts of you that I used to need the most. I'm a map with all the ink washed out, a ship without a shore. I'm reaching for the handle of a non-existent door. Every road is just a circle, every after is a two. I'm a heartbeat in a vacuum, lost without you. I walked into the living room and called out your name, and the silence hit the walls and put my foolishness to shame. I'm wearing your old sweatshirt just to feel a little weight, like an anchor for a spirit that's been drifting out too late. I used to know the rhythm of a morning and the night, but now I'm just a shadow trying to find the source of light. They say that found is just a feeling, that it's something you can name. What my found was in your laughter and the breaths you used to take without your hand to guide me. I'm a stranger in my skin, watching all the could have beens come crashing, folding in. So I'll sit here in the quiet till the world begins to blur, and try to find the person that I was before we were. But the horizon's getting further and the sky is turning blue, just a lonely wandering shadow, lost without you. Lost without you. 5:30, no more. There's a heavy kind of quiet settling on the hardwood floor. I used to hear you humming through the steam of your midday bath. Now I'm just a lonely traveler on a silent, broken path. The refrigerator's buzzing is the loudest thing I know. A steady humming rhythm of a love that had to go. It's the crashing of the silence when I reach across the bed. It's the ringing of the goodbyes that are stuck inside my head. It's the thunder in the kitchen when a single glass breaks. It's the static in the breathing of a heart that only aches. I thought it would be screaming or a storm out on the blue, but it's just a hollow echo, the sound of losing you. I'm listening for a footstep that'll never hit the stair. I'm talking to the shadows like you're sitting in that chair. The wind is tapping on the glass, a rhythmic, lonely beat, mocking me with every maybe while I'm tasting the defeat. Your laughter was the melody that kept the ghost at bay. Now the white noise of the never is the only thing to stay. They say that silence is a golden gift, a way to find your soul, but it's just the sound of tearing when you're losing all control. No more I'm home, no more good night, no whispers in the dark, just the cold and bitter crackle of a dying final spark. So I'll turn the radio up loud to drown out all the air, and pretend that if I can't hear it, then you're still standing there. But in the spaces in between, the truth is breaking through. In the lonely, quiet static, a sound of losing you. I'm picking up the pieces of the person I used to be, but they don't fit together since you took the light from me. The mirror is a stranger and the air is made of lead. I'm haunted by the ghost of every I love you we said. I'm a compass spinning wildly lost without a north, just a shadow on the pavement, pacing back and forth. I'm a vessel with a fracture, I'm a bird without a wing, I'm the hollow, bitter silence when a heart forgets to sing. Every breath is like a mountain, and every heartbeat is a chore. I'm staring at the handle of a locked and bolted door. I thought I'd bend and weather, but I've turned into a stone, just shattered in the wreckage, broken without you. Are starting to feel cold, like a promise made of paper that was never meant to hold. I try to find a rhythm in the middle of the night, but I'm reaching for a hand that slipped forever out of sight. I'm a masterpiece in ruins, I'm a garden overgrown, the king of absolutely nothing, on a lonely gusty throne. They tell me time will mend it, that the edges start to blur, but they don't know the damage and they don't know who we were. You weren't just a season, you weren't just a part, you were the very gravity that held together my heart. So I'll stay here in the fragments till I learn how to be new, but I'm missing every color that I only saw in you. Just a jagged, lonely rhythm, crying out into the blue, completely and forever, broken without you. I've got scars from better battles, I've got bruises I can show, from the fires that I've walked through and the cold I used to know. But there's a quiet kind of damage that doesn't leave a mark. It's the way you left me freezing with a single dying spark. I've survived the long departures and the bitter sharp goodbyes, but I wasn't ready for the always fading from your eyes. I've been burned by reckless passion, I've been stung by cold neglect, but this is a different hollow that I didn't quite expect. It wasn't the storm that broke me, or the bridges that we burned. It was the kindness in your leaving, and the lesson never learned of all the ways a heart can break, of all the ways to roast. It was the love that hurt the most. You didn't raise your voice at all. You didn't even slam the door. You just looked at me like I was someone you didn't need anymore. And that's the jagged edge of it, the part that cuts so deep, that the memories I treasure are the ones I shouldn't keep. I trade 1,000 shouting matches for one more honest touch, but you gave me just enough of you to make me need too much. They say that hate is heavy, but it's lighter than this grief. Because hate at least is solid, and this silence is a thief. It's the almost and the could have been, the ghost around my bed, the ghost of every beautiful thing that we ever did or said. So I'll carry this around with me, a quiet, heavy ghost, raising up and the one I needed most, to the love that hurt the most. The sun still hits the kitchen floor at 7:02, but the light feels like a stranger since it isn't catching you. I bought the brand of cereal that you always used to like, then I left it on the counter like a ghost upon a hike. The city's got its neon on, the cars are rushing by, but there's a flat and grey perspective every time I look at the sky. The coffee's just as bitter, the winter's just as cold, but the magic's lost its shimmer, and the stories all feel old. I'm walking through the motions in a world that lost its frame, searching for a spark inside a cold and dying flame. I've got my heart, I've got my health, I've even got my name, but without you in the picture, nothing feels the same. I went to our old record shop and stood there in the aisle, trying to remember how to trigger up a smile. But the songs all sound like static, reflected in your eyes. I'm a tourist in my own life, just a witness to the day, watching all the colors of our always fade to gray. It's the way the air feels thin when I try to say your name. It's the way the victory feels like a losing game. People ask me how I am, and I give the standard line, but I'm lying through my teeth because I'm anything but fine. The bed is just a desert, the hallway's just a hole. I'm just waiting for the shadows to stop dancing on the wall. Everything is exactly where it was before you came, but everything is different. Nothing feels the same. I watched the horizon until my eyes started to sting, clinging to the wreckage of a simple golden ring. The world was getting louder, the sky was turning black, and you were the only hand that could pull me from the track. I put all my faith in the way you said my name. Like a prayer I kept on whispering to a dying, flickering flame. You were the anchor in the middle of the deep, the only secret that was worth the breath to keep. I burned every bridge just to stand upon your shore. I didn't think I'd have to fight this winter anymore. Now the sky is falling down and I've got nowhere left to go, 'cause you were my last hope and you were the first to let me go. I saved a little space for you inside every single dream, but now I'm just a hollow shell coming apart at the seam. I thought if I loved you better, if I gave you all I had, the universe would balance out the lonely and the bad. But the stars are just as silent as the space you left behind, and I'm stumbling through a darkness that I never thought I'd find. There's no plan B for a heart that's lost its beat. There's no shelter from the rain on this one-way empty street. I gambled everything on the us I thought I knew. Now I'm bankrupt and I'm broken, and I'm shivering for you. The sun is coming up, different kind of shadow to finish off the night. I'm reaching for a ghost hanging by a frayed and frozen rope. Goodbye to the morning. Goodbye to my last hope. Subway screaming under 42nd Street, and I'm just rhythmically tracing the cracks beneath my feet. Millions of faces, a river of strangers' eyes, but yours is the only ghost I'm trying to recognize. I bought a ticket for a train that's headed nowhere fast, just to feel the motion of a world that didn't last. The skyline's glowing like a fever in the dark, but there's no warmth left in the shadow of the park. There's 8 million people breathing in the rain, and not a single soul to help me shoulder all this pain. I'm a ghost in a crowd, I'm a whisper in a roar, just a shadow leaning on a cold and bolted door. The lights are so bright that I can't see the stars. I'm trapped in the static of the sirens and the cars. It's a big, beautiful world, or so I've been told. But I'm alone in this city, and I'm freezing in the cold. Walked past the diner where we stayed until the dawn, but the open sign is flickering and the magic's finally gone. I see couples sharing taxis and umbrellas in the mist, and I'm clenching every memory inside a trembling fist. The concrete is a desert, the glass is like a wall. I'm screaming at the traffic, but I'm feeling 10 feet small. You were the only map I had to find my way back home. Now I'm just a nomad in a kingdom made of chrome. They say you can't be lonely when the city never sleeps, but the silence in my apartment is a promise that it keeps. I'm surrounded by the noise, I'm surrounded by the light, but I've never felt more vanished than I do on this Tuesday night. Just a heartbeat in eternal, a name upon a stone, a tiny quiet tragedy surviving on my own. Yeah, the buildings reach the heaven, forgotten, alone in this city. I'm kneeling on the floor of a room that's grown too cold, clinging to a promise that was never meant to hold. The doctors use their numbers and the lawyers use their pride, but they don't see the hollow place I'm carrying inside. I've tried the logic and the limits, I've tried to be so brave, but I'm standing at the edge of a love I couldn't save. The sky is made of iron and the ground is made of glass, and I'm praying for a moment that'll never come to pass. I'm reaching for the hem of a garment in the dark, searching for a fire from a dying final spark. I trade my every after for a single breathy now. I'd break every rule and I'd make every vow. The mountain is too high and the water's far too deep. I'm crying out for secrets that the universe won't keep. I'm a beggar at the gates, I'm a ghost upon the pinnacle, just desperate for a miracle. I see your keys upon my hook, your jacket on the chair, and I'm fighting with the silence of the empty, stagnant air. They say that faith can move the earth, that love can stop the sun, but I'm staring at a finish line before we've even run. I'm checking every heartbeat, I'm watching every breath, trying to negotiate a treaty with the theft. I'm a candle in a hurricane, a whisper in a roar, just waiting for a shadow to come walking through the door. Give me one more, maybe, give me one more if, before my heart is frozen and my spirit's torn to stiff. I don't need the silver, I don't need the gold, I just need the version of the story we were told. The stars are staying silent, the moon is looking down on the loneliest survivor in this God-forsaken town. Still staring at the ceiling, still feeling so cynical, but desperate for a miracle. The kettle's whistling at the wall, but I don't move to pour. I'm just listening for the phantom sound of you walking through the door. I've learned to speak in shadows, I've learned to breathe in gray, holding back the thousand things I'm dying just to say. The neighbors think I'm doing fine, they see me mow the lawn, but they don't see the ghost of you that lingers until dawn. I'm a library of could-have-beens, a book that's never read, ticking off the minutes in this giant empty bed. It's a scream without a vibration, it's a thunder with no rain, a quiet steady pulsing of a deep and jagged pain. I'm shouting out your name inside the canyons of my mind, while I'm leaving every comeback and every stay behind. The world is getting louder, but I'm drifting on a fence between the words and never, where nothing's making sense. I'm a hollow, broken rhythm, a heart that's lost its guidance, just missing you in silence. I saw your favorite sweater at the bottom of the bin, and for a second I could feel your heartbeat underneath my skin. I almost reached for my phone to send a "How are you today?" but I remember that you're miles in a lifetime far away. So I'll swallow down the "I love you" and I'll choke upon the "why," watching every silver cloud go drifting through the sky. I'm a master of the doing well, a pro at getting by, while I'm drowning in the teardrops that I'm too afraid to cry. They say the quiet ones are strongest, that we're built to bear the weight, but I'm just a brittle structure leaning on a rusted gate. I trade this dignity for drama, I trade this peace for noise, just to hear the messy, beautiful vibration of your voice. So I'll turn the lights out early, and I'll try to find some sleep in the secrets and the promises I wasn't meant to keep. No more good nights, no more mornings, no more violence. inside the boxes, and I've taped them shut 1,000 times. But I keep reopening the one with all the salt and limes. The sins of your detergent is a ghost inside the hole, and I'm still tracing every shadow dancing on the wall. They tell me move along and find a brand new point of view, but every road I take just leads me straight back home to you. My heart is like a lighthouse with a broken spinning light, searching for a ship that disappeared into the night. The logical and cynical are screaming in my head to leave the used to be and find a different life instead. But I'm a tenant kite, I'm a stone inside the snow. I'm holding on to forever when I should have let you go. I'm a prisoner of maybe, I'm a story without an end, crying at the edges that I'll never get to mend. I'm sinking in the yesterday, I'm drowning in the soul, because I can't let go. I saw your car today, a one that looked just like the one. And for a heartbeat I forgot the damage we had done. I reached for my seatbelt like you were sitting by my side. Then the silence hit me like a cold and bitter tide. I'm a master of the waiting, I'm a pro at stacking still, believing that it won't back up that God-forsaken hill. Is it strength or is it weakness? Is it love or is it fear? But keeps me breathing in the best of every wasted year. I'd rather have the haunting and the empty hollow space. I'd rather have the memory and a different kind of face. So I'll leave the porch light burning, and I'll keep the cattle hot, guarding every single piece of us that I have got. A beautiful disaster, a slow and steady show, still standing in the wreckage. I can't let go. I'm standing in the kitchen, but I've forgotten how to cook. I'm staring at the ceiling like it's some kind of holy book. The grocery list is empty, and the coffee's gone to cold. I'm losing all the stories that we never got to told. I went to start the car today and realized I had no place to go. Just a compass with a broken needle spinning in the snow. The stars are just white noise now. The moon's a fading ghost. I'm missing all the parts of you that I used to need the most. I'm a map with all the ink washed out, a sip without a shore. I'm reaching for the handle of a non-existent door. Every road is just a circle, every after is a two. I'm a heartbeat in a vacuum, lost without you. I walked into the living room and called out your name, and the silence hit the walls and put my foolishness to shame. I'm wearing your old swine shirt just to feel a little weight, like an anchor for a spirit that's been drifting out too late. I used to know the rhythm of the morning and the night, but now I'm just a shadow trying to find the source of life. They say that fun is just a feeling, that it's something you can make, but my phone was in your laughter and the breaths you used to take. Without your hand to guide me, I'm a stranger in my skin, watching all the could have beens come crashing, folding in. So I'll sit here in the quiet till the world begins to blur, and try to find the person that I was before we were. But the horizon's getting further and the sky is turning blue. Just a lonely wandering shadow, lost without you.